Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your
What's up?
show of the hour, if you want it to be. Well, we're live with Brian. We are here to talk about major news in the sports world and major news everywhere else. Here, we're going to be going over, of course, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, and more intel going into the baseball season around the owners, and of course, we know about the players' union. And we're going to update you on the big headlines tonight involving Aaron Rodgers. Let's start with that, Brian.
Oh, do you want to start? Yeah, I'm starting Aaron Rodgers, I guess. So he saw. I don't know. Is it official? Because he said, let me see. He said he's going back to the Packers, but he didn't say the extension was official.
Well, it's obvious that they're going to try to push over their still
4 years,
franchise
200
player.
million. That's insane, though. He got the largest contract in
Oh
history,
God,
average.
200 million.
But yeah, see, he said, hey everyone, I just want to clear some things up. Yes, I will be playing with the Packers next year. However, reports about me signing a contract are inaccurate, as are the report terms, like supposed terms. He said supposed terms are inaccurate. Himself, he said that, but he got a lot of money. We know that. So the Pirates, I think we knew they were gonna bring him back. They hired one of his old coaches. It felt like it was inevitable. Let's be real.
It kind of was inevitable. I mean, it was over a desperation ties,
And we know
and
why
I don't think
Rodgers
a
did
lot of
this.
teams.
We know
Yeah,
why Rodgers. Yeah, he wanted to get attention, like by saying, "Oh, I want to go with other teams." He just did it for attention. Let's be real.
so you think the Steelers going to try
Or
to
that,
deal with that type of drama, especially with the way their team is going right now? You
yeah,
think it?
but I think
Yeah.
Jordan Love's gonna get traded now. It seems like for a second round pick. Apparently, a second round pick that they're gonna ask for.
And sadly, I don't think Jordan Love is an option on the Broncos decision because we're going to go over that as well.
Oh yeah,
Russell Wilson to the
but
Denver Broncos.
this is insane. I don't think they gave up. Like, they didn't overpay, I think. They can only give 2 first-round picks. And they got, like, Noah Fant and some defensive linemen. And they need a QB. Well, your last good QB is Peyton Manning. Like,
I mean, Noah Fant is a good tight end, but
but it's Russell
two
Wilson, though, at the
first
end of the day.
rounds
It's Russell Wilson.
for a
Let me
franchise
see.
quarterback. Oh, wow. That is a lot.
And it's more. Well, here, I'll get the official details up. But it's a good. You need to get Russell. Because you have a good roster around. You also usually have to trade Jerry Judy. You'd have to trade Sutton, Jerry Judy, or Tim Patrick. And you have cap space this offseason, and you still have draft picks this offseason.
And they still have, like,
Put them out of draft picks, like
considerable
65th
offensive
pick
talent.
and
It's not
draft
much to
picks
trade it
still.
for.
It's not to give all their draft picks this year. They still have a lot of draft picks, I'm pretty sure. So here it is. Wait. Here,
Drew
okay.
Lock, Noah Fant, defensive lineman Shelby Harris, two first-round picks over the 9th overall, and of course, even this year's 40th overall, and from the 2023 draft class as well, and a fifth-round pick.
Yeah, two
No, it's
first-round
a fifth
picks,
round.
two second-round picks. And Denver gets Russell. So Drew Lock, he was terrible. He was never going to work out.
For just Russell Wilson.
And Russell Wilson, we know, I mean, he did struggle, but it was kind of injury. I think he'll be better this year. He's also Nathaniel Hackett, good offensive coach. I think he'll be good this year. I mean, that division is insane. You got Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Russell Wilson, and Derek Carr all in the same division. We can see Russell Wilson versus Mahomes 2 times a year, and Wilson versus Herbert.
That is going to be exciting football, especially for the. If I don't think we've had an exciting AFC West since, I guess I'm trying to say 2013, or if you're an OG, I want to say 2000 or at least 1998 when Elway, when did Rich Gannon play?
Oh, I forget.
For the Raiders. Rich Gannon, I don't think it was Flutie at that time. So I remember the Chargers were still valid around the 90s. And I don't think the Chiefs had much going for them. Oh, no, I think the Chiefs in the late 90s had Rich Gannon at that point still.
Yeah, but this is Russell Wilson. They finally have their good QB. Look at the bad QBs they've had. They've had Case Keenum, Drew Lock, Teddy Bridgewater. This all mid QBs. Drew Lock was terrible. It was just
Trevor Siemian.
Oh yeah, this terrible QBs. Like it was never gonna work out.
Brock Osweiler.
Keeping Napa Washington, the Washington Commanders. They apparently offered a more attractive offer for Russell Wilson, but Seattle preferred to move Wilson out of the conference. So Washington is still looking for a QB. They didn't get Rodgers or Wilson.
I feel like it's a more competitive conference, the AFC, but I feel it's going to bring a lot more
Herbert,
press.
Mahomes, Jackson, Burrow, Allen. That's insane.
Oh, God.
And the NFC only has like
The only
Who?
positive is no
Stafford and
Roethlisberger, but
Prescott.
Roethlisberger kind of fallen off. So
They only
thankfully
in the
he
NFC. It's
retired.
only Stafford and Prescott, pretty much, and maybe like I
Yeah,
don't know who else. Like it's not a lot. But this is a
but
great trade for the
yeah,
Broncos. I mean,
very
and
good
also
trade.
Seahawks. They finally learned that they had to rebuild, and I don't know why Pete Carroll didn't retire. I don't get that.
Or
Kind of
even
weird
move to a different team. I feel like he needed to move to a different team.
because he doesn't fit what they're doing anymore. Maybe they'll
They
take
don't
it
fit with
now.
the.
They have the ninth pick. They have the ninth pick now.
I mean, you think he's going to be pressed over to a new quarterback situation? You think it's
Malik
going to be an
Willis.
overhaul?
Malik Willis seems like a raw talent who could be like a Josh Allen. That's what I think. Malik Willis has like all the potential in the world. I think he's the best QB in the draft.
Hmm.
But also, I mean, apparently there's a rumor someone believed that the Lions could take Malik Willis at 2. So we'll have to
I mean,
see. But they could wait for
he
next
has
year
a
to Seahawks.
raw ability, but I don't think he's disciplined enough. That's my opinion on it.
Well, did you see the video speak? He like helped a homeless guy, so that helped his like stock a lot. He's like apparently he's
Yeah, it
like a really
does.
smart guy. He, like has this testing, his hit a perfect score. Like he's a really smart IQ.
So if an NFL rookie smashes Mia Khalifa, you think your draft stock is going to go up or down? Please,
but
please answer the right. Please answer the right question. Please, I
so
need a
it's
right answer.
apparently the Commanders didn't want to chase down an A pass for Russell Wilson.
I mean,
I mean, it's
having a
interesting.
potential young defensive star is a
You
bit
have a
more
great
valuable than
roster.
a franchise quarterback. It's either that or trade for Kirk Cousins again, or even though he's not a free
I mean, you're not
agent,
gonna
he's
trade for
still under
Cousins. He's a
contract.
cap hit, but you have a great roster. You just need a QB, even if it's Derek Carr. Like you have Terry McLaurin, who's a great wide receiver. You have who else do you have? Chase Young. I mean, they should have probably fired Rivera, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, but
Yeah, Rivera's gonna die in there, especially how that roster is. That O line is awful. But I feel like they do have potential. They just
but
can't
yeah,
be like well managed. And they obviously, you saw those O line fight after messing up against the Dallas Cowboys that one game.
this is insane. I can't believe I'm not expecting because we heard all those rumors that Wilson wasn't gonna get traded. Like it seemed like they're gonna keep him. But it's just
We
weird.
we thought Wilson was gonna suffer.
But we thought Roger. So this is, and then we got to talk about now. A lot of franchise tags happened. Mike Williams got a 3-year, $60 million extension. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's good, of course, but I don't know if I'll give him that much money. Mike Williams,
Uh,
3 year, 60
I'm,
million, 53
I mean,
guaranteed.
it's either that or they're gonna push it over to 95 because they know Mike Williams is the most essential receiver they have.
Yeah, Herbert
So
probably likes him a lot. It makes sense, I
60
guess.
million.
It's a
Yeah. So
20. It's good, I
yeah,
guess. He's
20
allowed.
mil a year. I guess that's gonna push over more of a hierarchy. So I wouldn't mind that contract. That contract's not that bad. How much? How old is Williams now?
Let's
31?
see. Let's see how
32?
old. Let's see. Mike Williams' age 27.
27? Oh, he's not. Oh, that's not gonna kill it at all.
Oh,
And
that's
he
good
still
then.
can.
He'll be 30 when he's over. That's a good deal then. Yeah.
And
Okay.
he's gonna perform in still a consistent rate. So I'm not gonna doubt it. No, that's not a bad contract.
Yeah, so he's good. And plus Herbert. Apparently, we got to have a JC Jackson. JC Jackson will be hitting the open market. This is pretty big.
Oh,
This is I don't know why. Imagine if I would be so happy the Patriots don't resign him. Bill Belichick's cheap and they don't. He's like the most interceptions in the league since like 2017. That would be
oh god.
funny.
Oh Jesus.
So depending that. Oh, here we go. Bengals, Chargers, Niners, and apparently 49ers will have legitimate interest in JC Jackson. He's also just 26 years old, this guy, so he deserves the money he's gonna be asking for. Because he's like a game changer. You get him,
And how
he
much is the
makes
money
big
he's
plays.
asking for?
I think Jalen Ramsey type money. I heard,
Okay.
which I think I get it because he's 26 years old. It's not like he's old. He still has a lot left in the tank, obviously.
Do they really think Brandon Sheriff is gonna actually be getting paid 45
Oh
million?
yeah, he didn't get franchise tag. I mean, I would like just to get. He just gets injury prone, but he would be good.
I mean, every time I see him on the injury list with a broken calf muscle or he's out to 3 weeks, I mean, the
What do you
only
think,
thing
JC?
going for him is he's just a veteran lineman that has his history with
Potential.
Cousins.
What do you think, JC Jackson goes? Do you think Patriots resign him?
I would say that they should.
Then they need to. He's literally their whole defense. Like, let's be honest. Him and Matthew Judon, pretty much.
Yeah, how you feel about the?
Oh yeah, Mitch Trubisky. You want to talk about that? A team in the backup QB market believes Mitch Trubisky will sign with the Giants and compete with Daniel Jones.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
I get that because Jones gets hurt too much, and also he shouldn't just be comfortable with Mike Glenn as his backup. You need to give him some competition. Say this is your last year in your contract. You need to prove yourself to or that you want to get a contract extension because they
I
didn't pick up his
agree.
5th year option. He needs some competition. Like he gets
Do you
hurt too much
think
also.
Trubisky is a starting level quarterback or the other way around?
For some teams, like it depends. If he's in the right system, he could be. Like it depends.
Mm.
But I mean, yeah, he could be going to Giants maybe with Dable. He could be better than Jones, honestly, for all we know. But Jones could be
I,
really bad.
he does have a physical ability, but I just think, and it's a major issue. It's worse when you have a weak arm, but at least Trubisky, Daniel Jones has a bit of accuracy over his short pass plays. When I look at Trubisky, he has the ability, but no accuracy. That's his problem. And you saw it when he was in his last season in Chicago.
hmm So then we got, let's see. Oh, do you want to talk about Amari Cooper now?
Amari, we could talk about Calvin Ridley screwing himself.
Oh,
A, se- a
oh,
season
I here's what I have
suspended
to say about this.
over
I think it's
over
I'm mad about
betting in
this.
NFL games.
This is dumb because if you do domestic violence, you'll get spent 6 games. And look how embarrassing that is. And if you do betting, you'll spend the whole season. Isn't that just like messed up?
I guess it's because of a decades long history
Plus, don't they make
with
NFL makes so much money from gambling? Like that's literally like such a big business for NFL.
that's a major like you guys of course enforce final fantasy football. That
You
is
always promote that
essentially
also. You always promote that also, like FanDuel. It's always commercials for NFL games.
it's
I
been
see
over
them all the
20
time.
years that we have had stuff like that. So why try to vilify Calvin Ridley for doing that?
I know, like apparently a lot of teams are interested in him. I mean, apparently the Jets called him because he would have been. He's young, and apparently they were gonna trade him.
Adrian Peterson for domestic abuse, only a couple of games. Oh, but Tariq Evans just for failed drug
This is,
tests
the Falcons have
doesn't
horrible wide
play.
receivers now. They have no one besides Kyle Pitts.
Cordell Patterson, I don't mind
Oh yeah,
him
but he's a free agent
leaving.
though.
Yeah, he's a free agent. I hope somebody does pick up on him.
No,
He
I
has
wasn't in
had
Giant Jets. He's a good like he can play running back, wide receiver, kick returner.
the commander should obviously jump on him.
Oh, and,
He can be like their Percy Harvin.
and let's see. I want their command. Well, Karen's has to get a QB first. That's their main focus.
So get Mitchell Trubisky.
Maybe they trade for Derek Carr. Honestly, I wouldn't be
Derek
surprised.
Carr,
Good.
that could work for him.
Or Deshaun Watson legal case. It's with the grand jury. It's this Friday. Deshaun Watson's legal case. So it's like
And
the big
plus,
thing.
they
Deshaun Watson.
they can utilize read option with
Maybe
Derek Carr, can't they?
Watson's case is this Friday, like the big jury case for
Oh
Watson.
yeah, yeah.
So apparently the Panthers and Bucks if he does like get no charges, Panthers and Bucks are so interested in him. The Panthers would be a good fit actually. And apparently they're listening to offers for Christian McCaffrey, which makes sense. He gets hurt way too much. He literally is made of glass. That's why you don't pay running
Oh
backs.
yeah.
He gave a record-breaking deal, and he hasn't played. He can't stay on the field
Especially injury-prone running backs, it's a tough thing to pay them.
because he rises his athleticism so much. McCaffrey.
I mean, it requires a lot of athleticism and agility to be a running back, but keeping yourself healthy, that's the major thing.
Now you gotta talk about also Cowboys tag Dalton Schultz. I did want him because he's a great run blocker, and we need blockers on the Jets. He's a good catcher. He's young, but it makes sense the Cowboys tag
But
him.
letting Amari Cooper go like that.
I mean, you say I think it's cut. You know why though? Right?
Why?
They're paying Ezekiel Elliott all that money, and look how bad he is.
Over several. Didn't he rush for like 600 yards this season?
I know, and they have Tony Pollard, who's like better, honestly, at this point. Tony
He's
Pollard's
a glorified.
great.
He's literally made himself one of the best
He
running
needs
backs
offensive
of
line.
26. He
You
came
know-
from best running back of 2016 to fullback. He's built like a fullback.
Do you notice that now that the Cowboys' offensive line is regressing, look how he's doing worse. Tony Pollard's better than him. Tony Pollard is faster. Like Tony Pollard, he's way cheaper. Tony
They
Pollard's
pushed
way
themselves
better.
into a terrible corner at this point, man. I disagree with them signing this.
And they had to restructure Dax and Zach Martin's contracts. This is their fault. This is Jerry Jones' fault. This shows how bad he is.
I'm not very bad at my job. I feel
Appar-
like I'm doing a good job here.
Steven, his son is a clown also.
I'm not bad at my job. I just think Dak shouldn't have greased me for $60 million.
And apparently the Patriots and Dolphins are should interested in Cooper if he gets released. I mean, that's a good. I mean, Dolphins would be a good fit. Cooper's still 27. He's a great route runner, good speed. I would like him on the Jets. I want him or DK Metcalf. I've seen one of the Jets reporters say it because I think the Seahawks they're rebuilding. Get DK Metcalf. He's 24 years. Then get DK Metcalf. He's my guy.
Russell Gage to the Jets. Rest in peace. You'll probably get a regurgitated.
No,
You'll probably get scolding or a regurgitated Houston
don't get
Texan
Allen
receiver.
Robinson, please. I don't
You'll
want.
probably get Brandon Cooks. I'm expecting the worst because that's what the Jets give us.
Don't get Allen Robinson,
If
please.
you're
He's
telling
mid.
us if you're telling us fully leaving the Jets is the worst thing that ever happened to us, I'm done. I don't want to hear it. Sick and tired. I'm tired of Jets media because it's probably the most overblown media I could ever
Yeah,
hear. I don't want
but
to hear it.
But Allen Robinson, I don't want him. Honestly, I'm just gonna say that he's the top wide receiver in the market now since Godwin got tagged, um, and Devontae Adams got tagged. He's gonna ask for 20 million.
Oh
I don't
God,
know. He's whatever to me. I wouldn't be
he
mad
needs
if we
to calm.
signed him.
He needs to calm down.
And the Cubs or the Bears aren't bringing him back. So, and then we got let's see, Josh Gordon re-signed with the Chiefs today.
Oh, good.
So he's let's see.
I mean, I don't know how much his ability is actually going to be useful for them now, but
Probably re-signed him though. It means he must be not doing any trouble.
by the way, I checked the AEW roster. They came from 79 wrestlers. To guess how many they have on the roster now?
100, 200.
173.
Oh, it's close. It's gonna be 200 soon. So.
Oh fuck me! I quit their universe mode. I stopped.
Oh yeah, W2K22 came out today. Apparently,
I thought it was supposed to come out
the early
the 11th
access.
on Friday.
The early access. Which I don't know why people would pay for early access. Just gonna say that.
How much are you supposed to pay for early access?
Probably more. I don't know why. It's only 3 days.
I mean, let's be honest. Hopefully, I think the game's gonna miss out on a lot of stuff. I already heard they got rid of the advanced creations on your entrance.
I think they had no. I think they had to do that her because that's what made
Glitches.
2K20 so glitchy. Yeah, so it makes sense.
It makes sense, but at least add more entrances. Then, if that's the point, make just let people have a more creative default entrances. Probably have past wrestlers to complement it to make sure people can still have free customization,
Mm-hmm.
or just make generics.
So Lions signed Josh Reynolds 2-year deal worth of 12 million.
Oh man, this is an insane off season.
Apparently J.C. Jackson would price himself out of New England. Thank God. I think that I wonder who's gonna get maybe the Chargers. That would make sense. They need another.
That would make
defense.
sense. Oh yeah. Also, then I'm watching the Nets and Hornets right now.
Oh yeah,
Kevin Durant came back like a few nights ago.
You see the Bronze game on Saturday, 56
I
points.
thought, and then he sat out the next game
But he had
against the
injured,
Spurs,
but
and
he
they
was insane
lost.
that game.
Russell Wilson only
Oh yeah,
dropped
Russell Westbrook, the death threats.
Westbrook. Russell
Oh,
Westbrook is done. I'm done with Westbrook.
and now the Nets now. Let's see the Nets winning.
They're up by 17. They're doing well. Montrezl Harrell's on the Hornets. I forgot about that.
Nets are balling out. They're finally winning. And now I think I'm gonna say Celtics look like they're gonna make a run this year. And they look like a great team now. Elite defense. Tatum's heating up.
Forbes
I
has
think.
been obviously a grave improvement.
And I'm just gonna say this. Thank God the Bulls are showing how bad they are. They lost 5 in a row. I knew this team wasn't that good. They've lost their 0-14 against the top 3 teams in the conference. 0-14. They can't beat the elite teams like the Heat, the 76ers, Bucks, Warriors, Grizzlies, and Suns. They can't beat them. They're frauds.
Okay. Tony Brown to the Colts. We have Cam Robinson getting franchise tag.
Oh, he's terrible. I thought he's not that good. Well, maybe that means that they
Why?
won't get Evan Neal now.
I can understand Orlando Brown, but why Cam Robinson?
Oh,
What
oh
has
yeah,
he
Orlando
done?
Brown's good. Oh yeah, I know. That makes me think that they might not take offensive line first now. I've seen people say
Okay.
that. Maybe
Did
they'll take
you call
Hutchinson
this or I
first.
call this that? Wait. Hold up. Did we call Gesicki getting franchise tag?
I think we did. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, we
He's
called
good.
it.
He's
I
great.
just want I
He's
just want
always
to call it here
consistent.
first.
He's always consistent.
Consistent, has good size and athletic. Always there
Yeah,
for the red zone. Yeah, and you need a red zone tight end.
for
You
Tua,
don't
especially
get
for
it.
Tua. But
Oh, Tua turned the ball over.
oh my yeah, look at this.
Ricky.
Russell Wilson has been sacked 476 times in 174 games. I mean, I think I'm assuming the
Damn.
Broncos. I'm assuming the Broncos offensive
Ooh.
line's update. It has to be from Seattle's terrible offensive line.
They have never had a good offensive line.
They never helped
Broncos.
him. I'm so shocked that he's out though. Like it feels like
Yeah,
it's
I'm very shocked. I'm so glad Wilson. I mean, it's not like this. It's just that the front office sucks for the Seahawks. They just think if we just keep our defense the way it is and
just same
always
thing
do
every
press
year.
zone,
Well,
it's
Quandre Diggs is a free
guys.
agent. Also, they're gonna lose him. I would like you just to get him.
Quandre
Maybe
Diggs a free agent. Rest in peace, Seahawks.
I know. And then Metcalf might get trade. Lockett maybe will get trade. Also, look how bad I saw this thing. I think the Seahawks are one of the worst drafting teams in the league. Like they never have
Mm-hmm.
good picks. Pretty.
You just if you want to push it in. What's going on, Amari Parker? Let's see.
But
Their
so now we're
offensive
on
line.
top of MLB Lockout. I think it's time.
Wait, hold up. Let's just look up their recent offensive line.
Oh,
The
Broncos. Look at the
Denver
Broncos.
Broncos.
It has to be better than the. Let's look at this.
It have to be better, or it needs to be
Here
better.
we go. Okay, I'm always here. Okay, I'm looking at an article. Apparently,
Mike
Denver
Boone.
has been fairly bad for the last, but it's probably not as bad as the season. They have cap space though. Apparently, that season the Broncos were 28th in pressure percentage allowed, and they allowed 160 pressure and 590 passing attempts. Let's see, they allowed they were 13th in sacks allowed with 30. Actually, no. Well, I think they've. You see that the Broncos also have cap space, and apparently Von Miller he said he's open to return to the Broncos. You saw that?
No, I didn't hear any news about that. I
Like he
thought he was
teased
going
something on
to
his
stay on
Instagram
a
story.
2-year deal.
Apparently
That's insane.
They might. That would be great if they got Von Miller back.
Jack Doyle retired.
Oh
Whoa.
yeah, I saw that. And then Harold Landry didn't get the franchise tag. Harold Landry for the Titans.
Okay, David Njoku's franchise tag, obviously.
Harold Landry didn't
Jamarcus
get it though.
Bradley's still is on a 1-year deal. So is Blake Hance. Is this off all offensive linemen? Is this all offensive linemen from the Browns?
Yeah, and also they brought Hooper.
Michael Dunn, Blake Hance.
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, Seahawks were reporting
This is
the Seahawks were reporting they listened to offers on for wide receiver Tyler Lockett. I would like him also. He's always consistent, Tyler Lockett. He's one of the most consistent wide receivers in the league. And he's always underrated. Because he's like he just gets underrated because but I wonder what do you think the Seahawks would do with that ninth pick?
I'm trying to wonder too.
Do you think they reach? Do you think that? I think they should wait for next year for the QB because Bryce Young will be available next year and C.J. Stroud.
Oh yeah, Bryce Young.
Or C.J. Stroud
When
from Ohio
will
State.
Who's that safety on the Giants?
Peppers.
Yeah, Jabril Peppers. When will he be available?
Do you want to do a mock draft now, maybe?
No, we're going over the baseball news.
Yeah, baseball.
First.
Yep. Oh, here we go. So, I'll give you updates right now. So, they've been meeting since the morning today.
Mm-hmm.
That will be established a fake deadline today. It's not really a deadline, because you know what happened last week, right? The deadline.
Oh yeah.
Jim Manfred's. You saw Manfred's press comments, right?
No, I didn't get to hear it.
He was laughing about it.
What?
Commissioner, this is how evil this guy is. He's evil. He's the worst commissioner in sports. He makes Roger Goodell look good, and that says something.
Oh, what's going on, Swerve? The guy spamming the whole thing. What's going on? I really thought McGee was gonna. Jamel, no disrespect. I thought you were gonna fuck up my name.
Here we go. So here we go. Here's the DST by Evan Jewitt. LB's proposed luxury tax threshold now start at $230 million. That's good, and runs to $242 million. But there remain strings attached to CBT and other issues players are concerned with MLB's offer. Full proposal not mainly known. Hopefully they get a deal done today. Then players will report on Friday for spring training. Do you support? Do you know Chris Russo?
Chris Russo.
He said he's been pro owner since 1981.
Oh, you mean the guy that was with
Stephen A.
that
Smith.
Yeah, he co-hosted with him.
Oh, we got news. We got some NFL news.
What's the NFL news?
Harold Landry extension. The Titans are signing Harold Landry to a 5-year, $87.5 million extension with $52.5 guaranteed.
Why?
Yeah, but he's good though. He was great. He had pretty sure like 10 sacks this year, and he's
You
25 years
know,
old.
yeah,
I guess
Manfred
that
did
makes
well,
sense.
but that was around garbage time every time he got those sacks. He wasn't
I mean,
around
he's
like
good though. He's 25. He's a young player. He's pretty much like Carl Lawson, if you think about it.
I'm just gonna give it the benefit of the doubt.
It's a good extent. They need defense also. So like,
They need pressure, especially around you. You saw their game against the Saints.
yeah, they need defense. They don't have that much, so it makes sense. He's a young player also. I get giving him a 5-year deal. I think that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude.
Well, I got a bet. That's a lot of money. Good for him.
All right, and it is now 103 to 88. Yeah,
Also, it could be
Nets got
Kyrie's.
this.
Apparently, Kyrie's having a great game.
Yeah, a great road game, by the way. He's been
Okay.
undefeated in that.
So, what do you think about this owner players thing? Do you think do you support the owners? I'm assuming you don't,
I,
right? They're billionaires.
I will always support the players over the
Exactly. Because we
owners
watch the game for the players. That's what
because
passes you.
we want to see them play. And plus, without the players, how are you going to convert all that revenue in just
Like
1
like
year?
Paston said, you can replace 30 owners and no one would notice. It would be probably even better. They're all billionaires who are cheap and don't want to spend.
Yeah,
Like the old, you know, like did you watch the Michael K show?
all we have to do is just pay the Latinos. We don't actually need the
Do you watch the Michael K show?
Michael K. I gave
The Michael
since
K show.
2015. I
I don't
haven't
have
watched
Don
my
Rebecca.
dude. I don't have Yes anymore. I don't watch it.
Oh, but the Yankees president Ramsey Levine was on it, and Donald Greer said, "Do you think the Orioles care about spending? I think the Orioles winner wants to win. Do you actually think he cares about winning?"
No,
Exactly. Like the only owners that care
they
about
just
winning are
care about being relevant.
Steve Cohen only cares about winning. The Yankees owner, the Red Sox owner, the Astros and Dodgers owner. Pretty
You think
much.
the big market teams are going to care about winning? Small market teams are just going to care about still making their team consistent. That's the point. This is a huge monarchy, and people are still going to argue over the salary cap until like I don't know, Jesus comes and visits.
Yeah, but what do you? Hopefully they get a deal done tonight. They're never gonna have minutes of free agency. Like
Oh God.
this is
Has there been any signings recently? At least they allowed
no,
that.
they can't sign during the lockout.
This
There's
is
no
still a
communication
lot.
on.
Oh, dude, this is awful. This is
Well, this
awful.
is the thing though. I think the players. Here's why I'm optimistic. If they
Hmm.
get a deal done today, the players get a 162 game still. Because they'll do like double headers or back to backs, and they'll get a full year of service time. So that's why I'm optimistic that they'll get it done.
I hope so, so we can finally stop this mess. I just want baseball back. I just want some more sports over this off season, or else I have to be a Generals fan for the rest of the year,
Oh,
and I don't want to
yeah.
suffer.
You want to
If
watch baseball, Rob Manfred? And owner, 30 owners. Besides Cohen, Miss Cohen cares about baseball, and if he was in his negotiation room, he would give the players their money they want, and not be cheap.
I just want to give
Oh,
them.
here we
Oh
go. John Heyman, some news. You know John Heyman, right?
no,
Oh, he's MLB. Here we go. John Heyman just said, new daily feature, actual baseball news. Mets would still like to another hitter, preferably left-handed, but not necessarily. Schwarber, you know Kyle Schwarber?
yeah, I know Kyle Schwarber,
Okay, he's left-handed.
and they want a left-handed
Kyle
from the
Schwarber, man.
Mets,
No, the Mets won, and they want another starting pitcher.
dude. Do they think this rotation is going to work? Especially how old is Kyle
30.
Schwarber now?
He's a DH.
38.
Doing what? He's not 38.
I thought that's what you said.
Oh, he's a DH.
Oh, okay, he's of the age. Okay. All right. Let's see any more news that we got here. Also have NXT 2.0 in the background,
Oh,
and
yeah.
currently Grayson Waller's literally got manhandled by from I was
You
about
see
to call him
AW
Eli Drake.
Revolution? You see AW Revolution?
I was at work. I didn't get to see it.
I didn't see it, but apparently Punk vs MJF was really good.
Yeah, what else happened? I heard only Source got debuted.
Oh yeah, that who cares? This is our
No one
toy
cares.
box.
Oh, yeah, you're just there on the toy box for like
Tony
eight.
Khan.
You're in Grimm's Toy Show's toy box right now. And LA Knight just launched Grayson Waller into a
Oh no.
table from the outside the ring. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I want to like Eli Drake. I do. I I feel like he does have an it factor into him, but come on, you're not over the top. John Morant for MVP or and Player of the Year, isn't that technically the same thing? Is that the same thing? By the way, no, that's going to Joel Embiid. I felt like he deserved it. He's been way more consistently dominant, been the reason why the team is in the success point. He's he's increased his statistics all around, and he just makes James Harden play his best. Do you feel like James Harden is playing better as a Sixer than he was as a Net? I mean, I believe so because I feel like the Sixers they only losing a bit of depth, but anything to give Matisse Thybulle some minutes. I don't know what type of 3 and D players they still got, but I feel like the Sixers has won this trade over the Nets because I don't know when are we gonna get like even though Durant didn't lose a beat and Kyrie is only a road game. There's way too many restrictions with this Nets team. Even though Seth Curry's been playing lights out, and it looks like Patty Mills, there's still not a lot of depth because who you have other than David Duke and Nick Claxton that barely gets minutes. There's not much to really go around here. They have won some games, but you're now 32-33, biting your way through this Eastern Conference that's not even good. And if we just look at your record right now, 4-game losing streak. Don't worry, Chicago Bulls are in a 5-game winning streak. So that's at least to make you feel better. But guess what? Chicago fell from being second best to fourth best in the Eastern Conference, falling now 39-26, with three teams in the Eastern Conference already around 40 wins, and that's the Bucks, Sixers, and Miami Heat. In Miami Heat, you can say all your shit that we feel like we were frauds or we were faked or we got ourselves easy into the finals all because certain teams didn't want to play or COVID restrictions. We were a good team. And we were still a good team when we got Jimmy Butler. And now we are a good team when anybody's hurt, anybody contributes, and we become a good above 500 team. So don't try to account that all because of circumstances. The better team makes it into the NBA Finals. That's how it works, bro. Don't try to switch the narrative. There's about at least 5 teams in the NBA with over 40 wins, and we're only around March, and the Phoenix Suns are currently 51-13. Be afraid. I'm sorry. The playing tournament ain't shit if that team's playing you. They've been consistent even without Chris Paul. Still one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the league with good distributing. Everybody, JaVale McGee actually has highlights. I don't know how that works. I don't know. Alfred Payton's getting some minutes. Cameron Payne actually contributes. Jay Crowder. And, Devin Booker's playing very good. And DeAndre Ayton has just shown to be one of the best forwards in the NBA. So I'm not going to discredit the Suns. I am going to discredit the Warriors over the absolute gob-sucking they've been getting over the last several months. Mavs been staying in there, but I feel like certain big man or at least a number 2 player needs to be there. I forgot, isn't Spencer Dinwiddie on the Mavs now over that whole Porzingis trade? And the Nuggets, they came from being a top 5 seed to now at the number 6. They did beat the Warriors
And
though, and
there.
the Warrior. Oh God, that just
Yeah,
scared the shit out
Kyrie
of
Irving
me.
has 42 points in 29 minutes.
Kyrie. Kyrie made actually 9 threes into the night, and that's the most in franchise history since Darren Williams with 11 around the Washington Wizards. So good for Kyrie, pimp slapping the Hornets that are like a play-in team. Is that Terry Rozier?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
All right.
Bob Nindell. Elmi's written proposal has been submitted to the union. Everything remains fluid. Luxury tax 230 million escalates to about 242 million. Oh wow, minimum salary goes to 770,000.
Oh God.
That's
Damn,
good.
that's wow. That's a lot. Woo.
Wow, that's good. They hope they take this. Then a pre-arbitration pool for 40 million.
Why don't you try out for the minor leagues then, bro? I mean,
Okay, hopefully they accept it. What do you think of? Well, apparently the Mets, we got news about the Mets that Mets are interested in adding a left-handed bat and another pitcher once the lockout ends.
I agree. I feel like that's gonna happen. They're gonna try to improve, get another sort of superstar pitch right there.
Rodon, Kershaw.
Yeah. We seem to have a guest here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do a mini drum roll for. Is that a pickle jar? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a Swerve Show
with his pickles out. Yeah. Well, I'm on. What's up, DST?
What's going on?
Nothing. I'm on my cell phone and it's very hard to hear, so you might have a picture of my ear throughout the whole entire thing. But are you guys watching NXT or are you just talking sports?
Sports.
I'll update a bit over what goes on in the next.
Thomas, that will be lockout. There's a deadline tonight.
Yeah, and we'll go over some NBA news as well.
Man, do you guys? You I don't even care about baseball though.
Oh, I do.
That's cool. We'll go over all around. I mean, it doesn't have to. We're not always gonna go on a one track like thing over a topic.
We talked about Russell Wilson being traded to the Broncos. Huge trade.
Yeah, and Aaron Rodgers getting $200 million for like 4 years. That's a lot of money.
No way! He signed with them for that much.
I mean, it's
no, it's only no. It was 200, not 400.
No, 200. I had to fix the title because of that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's 200 for 4 more years. How old is Aaron Rodgers now? 33.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yo! I feel like the Packers are masochists, bro. Because every time they feel like they're gonna, they feel hurt. They just put themselves in more pain, and they just like it that way.
He's good though. He's worth it, I think.
He's a good quarterback, but when the playoffs happen, he's a
top 4 QB.
He becomes Jordan Love.
Yeah, true.
He becomes Deshaun Kaiser.
Yo, you know what's even crazier? After that contract is up, he'll still have 3 more years before he even reaches Tom Brady's age where he retired.
I mean, when he won his last Super Bowl, that would be the age.
Man, that's wild. And how much is Mahomes getting?
That's $100 million for
10 year deal.
Ooh. Okay, so Rodgers definitely got the best deal.
He got the best deal over a short.
Not like the longest deal.
Not really the longest deal, but it's more.
He got $50 million as 38-year-old. That's crazy.
And they franchise tag one of their best receivers, so it's over.
The older these guys get, man, it's the steroids, man. The more money you get, the better doctors and drugs you get.
Bro, it's not like baseball. Like, you have over 100 games, so you have to use steroids. Football, you just have to, use the hub privately, get that premium, and no steroids needed. I think the quarterbacks never get caught. I think J.J. Watt is going to get caught for steroids soon. Very soon. I mean, there's no way your hand can cover
I know. When he returned.
Oh, yeah.
I like baseball. I'm not gonna lie, as I went on live and I had a Dodgers hat and I have a Yankees hat, but the games are way too long this season.
They're trying to fix that. They put a pitch clock in now.
They're trying to put a pitch clock. They said they want to make the base bigger.
And the shift so all more offense happens.
It's like
I mean the games. I don't mind the games being long. I meant
I like
the
that,
season.
it's different. It's different about. No, I like that because it's different about other sports. It's like different.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't really care. I just wish like baseball wasn't trying to be too modern. And I mean, not in that way, but it's like they don't know how to smoothen people into the like casual fans like basketball or football does.
Yep.
Because your dad, your grandfather, your father, your son are probably going to say, "I want to be an NFL or NBA player." You know, millions of people who could
soccer
say that.
Now. Soccer's where it's at.
Soccer as well, of course. Soccer, it's
and I think
very global sport.
Football might be a little bit lower because of all the CTE, and I know a lot of parents are just scared of putting their kids in there, even though they said the helmets are still the state of the art BS.
I played amateur realistically. Does that mean my mother hates me? That's probably true, but I love
Oh shit. She was trying to get that check. She was like, if he gets hit enough, he'll be disabled, and I'll get that check.
I love you, mommy.
Just walk into the store and be like,
He's an offensive tackle.
There was a time back in 98 or something, they were joking around. Vince McMahon was just like, when he was doing the XFL, he was just like, I'm going to do Extreme Baseball League. And I kid you not, he said this. He was like, when the batter hits the ball, he'll have the option to either run to third or first base, throwing the defense off. And then we'll have amazing collisions at second base.
So he wants to make a contact. That sounds funner, but there should be a timer involved and something explodes.
Oh my god.
Okay, that sounds messed up, but you get
no.
I'd rather watch that than if anybody tells me that I have to watch a Mets and Pirates game and it's a 3-game series. Please shoot me in the head. I don't want to see that. Also, where's the big booty chicks? I'm seeing Kaden Walker in.
Oh my god, they're all thick, man.
Mandy Rose is there. Thank you.
My phone is breaking up right now. If you're still on, I'll jump on, man. Thank you for letting me get on.
No problem, sir. Of any time.
Definitely.
Well, that was the Swerve Show. Very good streaming channel. Goes over wrestling. Just had a guest that's involved with certain wrestlers' theme songs.
He's interesting.
Yeah, he is entertaining. All right. We got some more news.
Yeah, we're just waiting to see what happens. Now are we? Oh, Bobby Wagner released.
No, I didn't hear that.
No,
I didn't
get that. Now it just happened.
Bobby
now.
Wagner just got released. No,
what?
No, you're lying to me. No. You can't be joking here.
Yeah, but here we go. Wagner ride. Wow. Oh my god.
No, you're lying.
No, I'm not. Bobby Wagner has just been released. They're forming.
He's released.
Wow.
And now there's teases of him going to the Browns.
This is huge. Oh my goodness.
This was just 15 minutes ago. What do you mean this was expected? They said this was expected a month ago, that it wouldn't be a surprise that Bobby Wagner would get released from the Seahawks.
Oh, but I just saw it came out of nowhere, this though. But I see it now. We know the Steelers are in a final rebuild. Wagner gone, Wilson gone. I want the Jets to get him, of course.
We don't get a Broncos super team?
Oh yeah, he could go to. The Seahawks are done. Oh my god.
Oh, the Seahawks are. And Quandre Diggs is gonna leave. This is tough.
Wow, they're done. And maybe Metcalf could be traded. Lockett.
Oh man,
Jamal Adams.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this, man. Ooh. Shoot.
Oh my god! Wow, what do you think about
that? Is crazy. We got
new.
I don't know.
Oh wow! Here we go. Moving on from Wagner, saying $60.6 million cap for Seattle. End of era.
So they did that for a cap
no, probably not. They know they're rebuilding now, and they don't. It could have looked to trade him, but I mean, I wonder where he's gonna go now. He's gonna be.
It's crazy. That is really crazy. Okay, Andre Drummond's gonna be on the line. Can't wait for him to brick one. Clippers and Warriors are supposed to play.
Well,
That is
that's huge.
insane.
Wow, I can't
Bobby
believe that.
Wagner gone from the Seahawks.
8-time Pro Bowler, Bob. Wow.
8-time Pro Bowler. Hasn't he been on the how long or 1-time All Pro?
Let's see. Let's look at it. Wait. Here we go. So yeah.
I said
8-time All Pro. 8-time All Pro. Wow. He's one of the best
What a
linebackers of all
career.
time. Like, I mean, he's
Super
still
Bowl
gonna play
champion.
though. Some.
Hall of Fame of the 2010s team.
Wow.
6-time All Pro. He's not an 8-time All Pro.
Oh, here.
This is wild, man. This is wild. Oh, by the way, if you see the servants for Mandy Rose, why do they look like Private Party from AEW? God damn, man. This is wild. This is too crazy. Any news over with Kyle Pickett still being a valuable quarterback? Or you still think he's not going to go to the Steelers? Ooh, this is... I don't know how to feel, man.
I can't believe this. So contenders.
Also, Richard Sherman pleads guilty over 2 misdemeanors today. I did not know that.
Oh my gosh, this is insane.
Yeah, what 2 misdemeanors he pled for?
Oh, here we go. The Seahawks recently Bobby Wagner now means he needs to start looking for a new team. He doesn't have to wait for a new league year to start. Wow.
Oh God.
I want to see how old he is. Wait, let me see.
He's about 36, I think. 30.
He is 31.
31. Oh, he's not that old.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, he's 31. Okay, I want the Jets again.
His face looks like he's 21.
Oh yeah, no, he looks. But that would be. I want Jets again, of course. He's probably go to the Rams. Let's be real. The Rams will find a way to get him, or like the Patriots or Chiefs.
You think Bobby Wagner would be? You think he would go to the Browns?
No, I think he wants to go win a ring again. So he'll go contender. We know the Browns aren't a contender, so
yeah, I understand.
Go to like the Chiefs or not, maybe like the Patriots, like a team like.
All right.
Wow, so the Seahawks look like them. Who knows what they're gonna do in this? There's probably gonna be more cuts, more trades for them.
Yeah.
To possibly DK Metcalf. Well, one of them are gonna trade, in my opinion. Not both of them. They want to trade Metcalf or Lockett. I think Bobby Wagner to the Broncos don't make sense. To reunite with Russell Wilson, I think that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but it's gonna assist with
They have
Bradley
cap
Chubb.
space also. They have cap space also. The Broncos, so they could do it.
Yeah, it could be, especially a major trade with those first rounds, and of course, getting rid of Noah Fant. That's gonna
be crazy NFL. This is what crazy NFL is.
Oh my god!
We've had
Drew Lock is gonna be the future. Sherman got arrested around July 14th after the police crashed him. He crashed a SUV in a construction zone and tried to break into his in-laws' suburban Seattle home. His father-in-law, Raymond Mouse, told the officers that he armed himself with a handgun and fired a pepper spray on Sherman to protect his family. The break-in attempt was captured on a home surveillance camera. Oh my god. That's actually real? Richard Sherman tried to break into his in-laws' home?
Oh my god.
I didn't even know that actually happened. What the fuck? What happened? I said say I'm the Legion of Boom. Say it. That is... Can I?
Wow,
I
Seattle.
can't skip an ad off an article. Are you kidding me?
So Wagner, Wilson gone. Wow. Their arrows.
Wait, hold up. Wait, you want me to show you the video?
Mhm.
Okay. So this is Richard Sherman popping up to his in-laws' home over a break-in after crashing into a construction zone. And he's dead-ass breaking in. Thankfully, the guy was armed. You guys can see it. All right. Is it displaying? Okay. So,
So, oh yeah, I got it.
okay. Here we go.
Come through.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Come through. Come through. Come through. Come through.
What is he doing?
Come through, right? Come through. Come through.
oh my god.
Come through.
Stanford graduate, everybody. I didn't need to bring that up, but
Come through, right?
what does he have behind his back?
Come through. Come through. I don't give a fuck what you saying. Move the door. That's you from behind the door. Come through. That's real cute.
Wow, both. I can't believe that that's the two longest tenured
Come
players.
through, Ray. Come through. Come through.
You can see why Richard Sherman never became a run blocker. That is insane. I thought we were going to see him getting hit with the pepper spray. Do we have any reasons? Well, let's see. Sherman, who said after the arrest,
Oh, wow,
was
Kyrie Irving has
deeply-
50 points. Again, another
God
50
damn.
point score.
I mean, he got
Wow.
9 threes. This is expected.
I mean, wow, we've had like 50, we had LeBron 56, Tatum at 54, another 50-point game. We've seen a lot of those that week.
Whoever scored the highest as a net. And this is all in under a month that we had 3 50-point games this month. Deeply remorseful pleaded guilty Monday.
Oh
in
my
King
god, wow.
County Supreme Court.
Kyrie Irving has only missed 4 shots tonight in his 50. That's insane.
First degree negligent driving, second degree criminal trespass. He's admitted to criminal infraction of speeding in a roadway construction zone. I'm grateful for the community to have the way people continue to accept you even through your flawed human being and made a mistake. Sherman told the court. Former star of the Seattle Seahawks, San Francisco 49ers, will pay about $825 in legal fees and plus $500 for speeding in the construction zone and under court supervision for 2 years. So he screwed himself. He really screwed himself. And then he got signed by the Bucks later around that year.
Ooh.
Yeah, Sherman went to the Buccaneers.
Oh yeah, but he was terrible though.
Oh yeah, he was mediocre. And I think he sat out for majority of that.
He got hurt too much.
I'd rather have him than Eli Apple, in my opinion. We all seen him in the Super Bowl. Also, you know that guy I showed you roasting on his players while being the coach, right? So remember that game when Westbrook didn't he drop 0 points? No, 5 points in like 20 something minutes. No, 34 minutes he dropped like 5 points. He plays as the owner, Genie, for the Lakers.
Here we go. We got an update.
Okay, what's up then?
Big issue. So just tell me and Kevin Rosenthal. MLB wants to add a new surcharge level to the luxury tax. Right now, there are 3 levels: base, first surcharge, and second surcharge. Now MLB wants to put in a third to deter owners who have a mind to spend well above the pack. Oh,
You good with that?
That's not good for the Mets. They would hate Cohen, the small market owners.
So they say that that's only going to upset the big market teams over and
Yeah,
overlook of that. I would say allow it just to keep the owners happy so they can have some financial bearing. I know they're trying to do something to keep everybody happy, but this is some BS.
Small market owners. These are small market owners ruining the sport.
Guys, we are not winning a World Series. Come on, don't you want people to win? See those 2015 Royals fans happy? That's not our problem that you guys are poor. We're owners. We already are rich.
And some billionaires don't want to spend it all.
Yeah, we don't. We don't. We're not the Yankees. Do you see us as the Yankees?
Let's get one thing straight, all right? Hey, we don't lose to the Clippers. All right, we damn sure not going to lose to them.
Oh, it's Christmas.
Right? All right, he has the ball at the wing, right? I could drive, right? I'm not really the athlete that I used to be, right? Let me just throw up the brick that knocked out Debo, right? I could play some defense on the other end, right? Instead, I'm going to try to draw a charge on the ref. Right? And then Peters, this is just embarrassing.
That's supposed
right?
to be Westbrook.
He crossed you up with the Omarion dance, right? And he made you do the Carlton.
Oh, yeah.
Right? He's trying to win basketball games, and you auditioning for Bel Air, right? All right, then right after that, right, he comes off the pick. He's guarding him, right? I'm too old for this. It's not even my beef, right? I'm in way over my head. I feel like Pete Davidson, right? And I pissed down my leg, right? Just let him shoot a three in my face, right? See, that's the stuff I'm talking about. Look, I can't do this no more. Hey, Jeannie, you got to make a decision. It's either going to be me or him. Go ahead, tell him, Jeannie. Bro, you lost your mind? Nah, man, look, because I need the ball, bro. Like, look, I got to put up my shots, bro. I'm a volume shooter. Yeah, I'm a volume shooter, too. Ask your wife.
Oh, dude, I don't know how it is in the NBA locker room like that, man. I'd
Oh,
rather them roast each
Kyrie
other.
Irving the Nets finally won a game.
They're coming out through 4-game losing streak, and what a win against the Charlotte Hornets. And I don't know how do you know that the Bulls are in a 5-game losing streak? I did not know that.
Oh yeah, I told you they're frauds. They can't beat any good teams.
Well, at least they are what I predicted, a fifth seed team, and they are playing like one right now. At least they had a good hot streak. At least they got the Chicago Bulls fans' hopes up. Milwaukee Bucks against the Thunder. Nobody wants to watch that. What's going on NXT? A tiger is. Are they still doing this? Carol Baskins.
Oh, here we go. CJ Mosley and Bobby Wagner. Maybe would like to see that. But he's not. Oh, I thought Wagner was way older also, but he's only 31, so he still is on the tank.
How many players? How many NFL players currently are with the last name Chubb?
2.
That's not enough. We need more. Hold up. I'm actually going to search this up. There's Brandon Chubb. Yeah. Brandon Chubb. He was a head coach. No, I'm kidding. He was a linebacker from the Carolina Panthers, and he got waived back in 2019. Oh God, he was a. Oh damn, he sucked. Oh man, this is a wild NFL season, man. This is gonna be wild.
These owners are just trying to target Sue Cohen.
I guess Memphis is actually up against the This is not the game that is the Clippers and Warriors about to come after the Pelicans and Grizzlies?
Let's see yeah, they're playing right now. Who's winning now?
Grizzlies are up 112 to 84. You think this is the fourth or the third quarter?
Yeah, I'm looking at this.
112 to 84. It's going to be the start of the fourth quarter in a bit. Yeah, it's awful. It's fucking awful. I know the Pelicans suck, but I wish they didn't suck them. I thought Josh Hart got injured. I thought Josh Hart got traded.
Let's see. Oh, you see how bad the Blazers lineup is.
Really bad.
So okay, so in Knicks won yesterday. They had about 46 points yesterday.
What? Carol Baskins. All right, we're gonna go over a bit of NXT and what happened.
Oh, God, I think the main event soon, right?
Well, it's about 9:32, so probably they're gonna build over to the main event or have one squash match because usually a triple threat match in WWE goes for like near 30 minutes. No one goes to Carl's Jr. Do you ever go to Carl's Jr.?
No. Terrible.
You ever tried their burgers?
No, I haven't. I heard.
I think you went to a Checkers more than you go to a Carl's.
Checkers is also terrible.
Their fries are valid though. I go for their cheese fries. That's all I go for. Their burgers are mad bland.
Chick-fil-A is the best, in my opinion.
You see their fucking kitchen is so small and clustered. Like their burgers are so patterned and lukewarm. They're like ass. They probably microwave the burgers. I'm not asking for a Checker sponsorship. Don't ever ask me that.
Let's see what else NBA scored. Let's see what's happening. Suns won today by 3.
Tiffany
52-13. Cavs won today. 38-27.
Good for the Cavs.
That's president of the Cavs. Allen's out definitely now. Jared Allen.
Really?
Yeah, he's against the Raptors. He's celebrating, sure.
MLB launches $1 million fund for the ballpark workers.
Are you looking at the news? You looking at Twitter? If you want to follow some accounts, then Evan Drelich, follow him. Put his notifications on. Ken Rosenthal, Jeff Passan.
Let me see some other stuff. I don't think Mike Francesca's ever open on Twitter because he's old. Oh my God, he actually has a Twitter account.
Of course he does.
We all know there's no way anybody connected to the sports of the country's players can be allowed to gamble. That integrity can't be broken. That is why this greedy grab was a short-sighted, typical, predictable, and extremely short-sighted. Okay, this is probably Calvin Ridley. I thought he had views on the lockout.
Hopefully we get a deal done tonight.
Baseball average. Sorry, go ahead.
Not part of me. Only proposal. MLB has signed removal of the qualifying offer to institute an international draft. MLB's proposal. All rule changes could be expedited, not just select ones like pitch call and already been shipped. Can be expedited off season, only in off season. Draft lottery they want to institute a draft lottery in baseball. Draft lottery at 6 points. MLB was at 5 previously.
Why did they have it so low of a point system for the lottery? Isn't like NBA like 13 for a draft lottery?
Yeah, they want to issue a draft lottery though. It's the MLB's at 16 or at 16.
And also, we also got information like baseball average salary was usually around 17,000 to 50,000. Yeah, the influx is obviously going to increase, but it's going to go for the bigger in the major leagues. So it came from 1 million back in 1996. We are now averaging an average salary of at least 4.17 million without a cap structure. You see why we have a problem with this? I don't know why it's been like a union like this. They never had a union like this around like 2010.
Union's good though. They're unified the most they've ever been. Scherzer,
NFL,
Max Scherzer. NFL news. Yeah, but that.
Oh God.
Andy Martino. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's a Cohen.
Thank you, Mike Francesca.
Can't confirm this. It also said that if it said that it can be around the Steve Cohen threshold, this thing that they're trying to do. If you go over 300 million, you guys.
Okay, Alexa Bliss suggested a WWE team name during an on-screen absence.
Sure.
So I think she's trying to suggest being in a faction with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan.
Oh, I guess that's whatever. It's not terrible.
I guess because Liv Morgan's a petite bitch and Rhea Ripley, I guess they can push.
Oh, did you see Boston? They announced Steve Austin. They officially announced him to Arn yesterday.
Oh, what did he announce?
That he's gonna be doing the KO show with at WrestleMania. Yes, he's heading back to the ring though to face Kevin Owens. It's gonna be the KO show though.
When The Rock showed up when The Rock and Austin, you know when's the last time Rock and Austin were at the same Mania?
What was it?
32. But no, Austin got to be in the KO show to feud with Austin because he disrespected Texas.
That's cringe. He's a Canadian.
That is so sad. Why do you hate Texas? All because you think you're not disrespecting Deborah? Okay, I don't think they're not married anymore, right? They're not married anymore, so there's no point making fun of that.
Oh, here we got some more news about this proposal. Players can be opted max 5 times before being exposed to waivers. Small markets can pick and drop lottery for 2 straight years before signing the 10th pick. Larger markets can pick only 1 year lottery before going to 10th.
That's not bad.
I hope they accept this. I think they might.
I feel like they're gonna feel like that's gonna be unfair for even the lower teams. I mean,
we'll see
the
what
mid
happens
teams.
though. It could have. That's
Still
insane.
cool.
I can't believe Bobby Wagner was gone. It came out of nowhere.
Oh, I hope Nikki Cross gets released later, dude. I hate this chick. So, aren't they having a new reality show for these chicks?
Probably. Knowing them, not surprising. Oh, here you go. We got Ringside News article.
Oh, yeah, it's called Women's HQ. It's going to be on
this.
USA.
AW criticized for today dropping the ball with Keith Lee. Well, not surprising.
Oh, you mean drop it? Yeah, how long? He's already on Dark?
No, right I think he lost the ladder match. The Face of Revolution ladder match.
Why are you not pushing the guys who debut? By the way, it's MSK versus Imperium right now.
Oh, that's good. But in the main event, like Dolph Ziggler versus Brahma versus Ciampa.
So that's probably going to go for around 15 minutes, thankfully. So it's not going to be that long. But do you think they drop the ball? They're going to drop the ball with Swerve Scott. They're probably going to make him lose a match against Sammy Guevara on TV. Like they did with Jay Lethal. Yeah, remember when he showed up on All Out? And then immediately dropped the ball on him. Probably the same thing's going to happen around Double or Nothing. And Double or Nothing's usually on April.
Oh, yes, in May. It's May, yeah.
In May. No one's going to stop thinking the debut is the biggest thing to happen on a pay-per-view. Usually it's the moments. Like, other than the dog collar match, tell me another spot other than Jericho looking less pregnant. Seriously, I saw him against Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston looked pregnant. He literally looks like an egg. And you have Chris Jericho actually looking like how he should in his 50s. I forgot Hangman was the world champion.
Yeah, I think everyone did.
Who did he wrestle?
I'm Cole.
And he dressed up as Master Chief.
Oh, of course. Well.
Freaking nerds, bro. They're nerds. No one's going to find AEW cool. You guys are not showing your exclusive products on Pregnant Jericho, yes. But it's like no one's going to find any cool factor in MLW. You guys have signs of video games. All your wrestlers don't look like wrestlers, bro. They don't want to see you when you look at a pro wrestler.
The only ones who look like wrestlers are more though.
Brian
MJF has
Cage.
good mic skills. Well, Brian Cage doesn't get. He's pretty mid.
He's mid, but
he's
overjacked.
Like he takes away. He's like Jinder Mahal, pretty much.
You're in the juice.
Yeah, Wardlow's good though. I like him.
Wardlow, he looks like something, and it looks like they're gonna finally give him a babyface run after.
Yeah, but he won the ladder match, and they're gonna do him and MJF. MJF is good. I like him. I think
he's good. He's
good
good,
mic
but
skills.
I feel like
he's good. He's young also. Like he could be something.
He could be something, but I wish they didn't like overrate him that much. Like I want to like
good,
AEW.
Though. He's probably like the best wrestler in AEW for being honest.
But I feel like AEW should do this. Have your guys show up on Dark. Make sure your mid-card storylines or main event storylines continue on Rampage. Cut half of the roster out. You need only 60 wrestlers or 50 to make a show. You don't need over 100 wrestlers. And I don't know half of the guys that are already getting booked for storylines, Tony Khan. You don't need that many guys.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Nobody needs that much wrestling. Nobody needs that much wrestlers. It's nice that Brody Lee Jr. got a figure. But I swear, stop putting his father's name in your show to feel like you're a good person. I disagree with always just being like, Brody Lee was here. Brody Lee was here.
Oh, yeah,
And now
I know.
Lance,
It's pretty annoying.
if you want all men except Hikaru Shida action figures, you can get... I said that because Nyla Rose is in the package. So you can get FTR, the Young Cucks, Lance Archer, and of course Nyla. I'm trying to think of a good joke. I can't say Nyla Hose.
Yeah.
I can't say Nyla Hose because you're a dude.
Yeah, we can. It's hard to think, but hopefully, WrestleMania looks mid. Do you see what they're doing with Drew McIntyre? Him versus
Obvious.
Happy Corbin. Terrible.
How long is the storyline gonna happen, bro?
I know. It's like the Roman Reigns. It's like
I don't get it. They don't get it, man. Like I want to be excited for WrestleMania. People are gonna spend their weekend trying to get to WrestleMania, and you're telling me that it's gonna be a 2-day event with only 6 matches on the card and only 3 people are excited about. Honestly, like no one's excited. By the way, do you own a PlayStation?
no.
Oh, okay. I was about to say Gran Turismo's on PlayStation now. If anybody's excited, I used to be a major racing game fan back in the day.
Xbox.
Oh, you own Forza?
No, I used to actually play, but not anymore.
Plebeian? I'm joking.
Oh, here we go. I don't know. It's obviously not a source, but it's on a Jets Twitter account. They said Bobby
Triple
Lashley's
threat
enjoying
match.
Russ. They say he's a fit for every team, but keep an eye on for Dallas. If they can move some money, that would actually be a good fit for Dallas.
Who?
Dan Quinn. But
Oh,
Bobby
Dan
Wagner
Quinn?
to Dallas. Bobby Wagner to Dallas.
Or
That would be a good fit. With
plus,
Parsons,
it's
that
gonna
would
help
be
the
great.
pass rush problem because you know that
Parsons could be an edge. Parsons plays the edge also. He's versatility.
wasn't Dan Quinn offensive coordinator before?
Kellen Moore.
For Kellen Moore.
Mhm.
Okay. So that's going to be crazy news, and especially like when the Cowboys are needing a defensive upgrade.
Yeah, but they have Parsons, who's like one to be one of the best players in the league. He's just insane.
We're getting a lot of franchise tagging. And a 5-year, $87 million deal for Harold Landry.
Well, that's a good deal, I think. You need him.
And Mitchell Trubisky can compete with Daniel Jones for the New York Giants.
That's how bad they are.
Oh, wow. I don't know how to feel about that, to be
Here's
honest.
okay, I'll read out everything about the Emily proposal in a summary. Here it is.
And
Okay,
Bill's
so
interested for Rob Gronkowski.
Oh,
Now,
I saw
actually
that.
agree with this.
That makes sense. Get Allen. I mean, you've Dawson Knox, but he gets hurt too much. But I mean, Dawson Knox is good, but you need another wide receiver for Allen. Some receiver.
Also, I want to thank everybody for that.
Oh, wow! Here we go. Here's something worth noting. Bobby Wagner does not have an agent for NFLPA records. He negotiated the last mega extension with Seattle on his own, and now he's taking a free agency on his own. Well, he doesn't have an agent, so he negotiates extensions on his own.
He does that by. I mean, he better be good at. He better be good at finances with this deal if he's trying to get an extension like that. That's major. If you don't, do you feel like you need a manager? I mean, it's dependent if you have really smart people around. So. I mean, he's a very good player, but contracts are big in the NFL. You need to know that you got yourself in a specific deal, because of course you got to make money for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm dealing with getting six figures or more, I need to really talk about that with my manager. But that's on Bobby Wagner's case. That's not my responsibility.
Okay, so here's the proposal, like all summed up. So
Mm-hmm.
CBT is a competitive bar. You know, competitive bar. It's like a salary cap, basically.
Yeah.
So it's CBT. It starts at 230, and the last year it ends at 242. Okay, that's good. The minimum salary is 700K, and it goes up to 770K in the last year. That's good. Unlimited qualifying offer pick, which is like a 1 year. It's basically like the franchise tag, pretty much. But you guys know you can only do it once though. But it's like that, a 1 year deal. Okay, then adopt international draft for like the international prospects. So orange want that. 6 lottery picks, small market 2 consecutive years, then 10th pick, big market 1 year. 40 million pre-R pool, on field changes expedited, and 5 options max, like club options. Send them down AAA. So only 5 options are that for a certain player. So it seems like a good proposal. There's hope. Oh,
hopefully. I'm expecting something to go wrong to probably budget it off.
oh wow, we get some.
Cresty Hemi is on Impact again.
Oh, Henry's. LBC. Oh, here we go. We got some update. LBC stay at a 4th tier for the very biggest spending team that are way over the luxury tax threshold to be taxed at a high rate. This is like the only effect of Mets and Dodgers in 2022. Word is the Mets owner Steve Cohen is okay with it for MLB. He thinks for the greater good.
You think that's gonna really improve what's going on with the bigger market teams? I don't care what happens on NXT UK. Why is this still a show? I'm shocked this show still exists. Nobody headlines to see a kid. I'm not trying to make a joke. That's literally his name. That's literally his name. Fall and pray.
Oh,
Control your narrative, kids. EC3 is such a mark. I'm sorry. Let's be honest. That thing is gonna. Especially you don't put it on a major channel like Vice. Right. Let's go over the main event and let's see what else we got. I don't know why Kushida was with a Japanese chick, but we're up to our main event. Dolph Ziggler's the first one to enter. Next is probably going to be Tommaso Ciampa. Also, Stand and Deliver is going to be around Saturday, before night one of WrestleMania around 11 a.m. So at least I'll be able to watch that. Don't really care. I might call off work to actually live stream for WrestleMania. You gonna be available to watch it, or you're not gonna watch it at all? Brian?
yeah.
I just asked you, like, you're gonna watch it, or
No.
Okay. And here comes Tommaso Ciampa. They changed his theme song, right? To some generic instrumental. Are you kidding me? So Austin Aries is gonna be in control of your narrative. Sheer, Killer Cross, whatever. That's Braun Strowman. Terrible haircut. Official merchandise. We live in a society. Oh my god. What else is here? There's a Moose. Who else is on this shirt? I see Mastiff. Oh my god, dude, this is so corny. I'm done. This is probably the Smart Busters. No, this is a TWRP's universe mode, in my opinion. All right, so this is our main event. Braun Breaker just made his appearance, and we're ready for a title fight. NXT Championship. At least Tommaso Ciampa's in good shape. I'm not gonna lie. Do we have any more news?
No, but we're just saying Keith Cohen is okay with this threshold.
Pete Cohen's okay with this?
Yeah, this
Over the-
basement. No, the tax thing. They had the 4th tier. And
Oh,
4th tier.
good. So it was
I
on the
love
last
him.
thing you said.
He's amazing.
What if he disagreed with the plea? And there it is. All right, NXT titles on the line. Ziggler about to go for the super kick, and then he immediately goes outside. Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, sucker punches. Goes for the schoolboy on Braun Breaker. Ziggler automatically breaks it up for a quick pin. And he's pummeling on the Mad Dog. Is that what they call Braun Breaker? What did he call him?
I don't even know.
An Irish whip him off the corner. Tommaso Ciampa attacks Braun Breaker from behind, just like I do to your mom. Okay, I'm joking. Irish whip. This is off a clothesline. Going for a jumping shoulder tackle. Tommaso Ciampa go for it. It just misses. And a vicious chop on Ziggler. You know what else is a vicious chop on Ziggler? Leapfrog. The spine buster on Ziggler. And a clothesline on Ciampa. Rex Steiner. Oh my god, no. Braun Breaker double suplexes Ziggler and Tommaso Ciampa. Jesus. Hey, yo. See if we got any more baseball news. It's called Women's HQ, whatever the hell that's going to be. Because you can't call it, what did they call it before? Total Divas? Jordan Grace. If you're not eating your pizza like this, you're not living. Is that only pepperoni? No, she put pineapples on pepperoni pizza. You don't love God, okay? If anybody says that, if you're telling me you like pineapples on pizza, you don't love God. The man Cain Velasquez is accused of shooting Harry Gallaretti, who was just convicted on felony charges for molesting one of Cain's relatives at a daycare he works at. Oh my God. Really hope the judge on this case has kids. This is gross. That's kind of messed up. I'm not gonna lie. Ciampa's gonna kill you. And goes for a corner clothesline on Ziggler, then on Breaker. So Cain Velasquez really on some trouble on a molester on one of his relatives on the daycare. That is messed up. Like, oh wow. First to Richard Sherman. Wow, that was a botch. That was a major botch. And then Braun Breaker just takes off the head of Ziggler after like he brutally missed with a drop kick, and Ciampa like dived like a dumbass. And now we're picture in picture. I'm picture in picture too with a noose. Let's see what other news we got involving MLB. Santino Marella working with Impact. Impact Wrestling spoils gunning for Bullet Club at Rebellion to Build. So Black Chick is a new Impact Wrestling World Champion. Oh, we got 2 new gut checks winners. Black Diamond or Jack Price. And whoever Hotch. Wait, his name is Hotch? Jake something is now a free agent after the 32-year-old posted on Twitter Monday that he is no longer with Impact Wrestling. And Michael Elgin just filed a lawsuit. Dude, didn't you get released like 2 years ago? Why are you now filing over a lawsuit? Okay, let's... Okay, I just missed over the Joe Heyman. You said go to JT Julian Gallerati for news, or... Okay, it says by John Heyman, MLB seeks and then add a 4th tier in the very biggest spending teams.
Here we go. Yeah.
Oh, you already went over that.
Details on the pros for text here for the big spenders might affect the bets. Okay.
And that is atomic drop on Ziggler into a belly-to-belly suplex. Irish whip. Oh, yeah, he really isn't a wrestler anymore. He's not in the official roster page, but Josh Alexander is. I can't wait for nobody to miss him. I'm so sorry. That sounds like a dick thing to say, but your name is Jake something. You think anybody's going to miss you? Multiverse of matches. It's probably on some Forbidden Door stuff. Rebellion will be at the 23rd of April. Also, is Hell in a Cell still going to be in June?
Okay, I think we're at it now.
Hold up. The match is still going. Oh yeah, they go to a 30-minute extra time.
Oh, so you want to end it now?
Yeah, give me 2 more seconds. I want to see if there's any more important news to cover. There's gonna be probably a Saturday night's main event special come April 23rd for WWE, and WrestleMania Backlash is back. So, wait, is that around April or March? Yeah, that's around April. The rest is just live event, Road to WrestleMania crap, and Raw and SmackDown. That's technically it. Then, yeah, I think we finished it up. Yeah, let's take us home, ladies and gentlemen. So we got through a lot of stuff. Shockingly, we went through a lot of stuff. A lot of franchise tags, major trade, and major signing. And I think
Hopefully the
we're
deal
gonna.
gets done tonight.
Yeah, and of course we also had the NFL Combine earlier, and we're probably going to get a lot more because free agency is supposed to start around next week. So we're going to cover a lot of news around that coming next week. And that's it coming from us. Thanks for watching.